Revelation 2382, from the 24th of June 1942. Weak will and overcoming it. The human will is not always resistant to the temptations of the power hostile to God, although it does not recognize them, and this is mostly the case when worldly life pushes itself too much into the foreground. Then, as it were, the world with its charms takes the will captive, and its power of resistance diminishes, even though it fights against it. And the enemy lurks for such moments in order to then prevent the strengthening of the will through small temptations and to turn towards them through the desire for the world. And if the human being is not very careful, he falls prey to these temptations and the enemy has won the game. But if the human being struggles with this weakness of will, he will also have great spiritual success as soon as he overcomes the world and seeks to serve God. Then he will also be given strength and can now use his will for the glory of God. Jesus Christ should be called upon in every weakness of will so that he will convey the strength directly to the human being, and then the human being will be able to be active and master the temptations. Every weakness of will means decline or standstill, but overcome weakness of will means victory over oneself. Although the human being has to fight, it is for a high reward. He knows about the success of a correctly used will as well as about the failure, and thus he offers all his strength and requests it through prayer in order not to fail in his last test of earthly life. And these struggles have to be in order to be an antidote against lukewarmness and indifference, for where the human being is in danger he becomes vigilant and takes care of himself, and where the will threatens to fail he has to be stimulated to resist, and this through all kinds of adversities which are to be overcome and therefore acquire the will to become active. God, however, knows about the innermost will and directs everything in a way that is most beneficial for the human being. Amen.